Nobody can tell me that God is not patient. 'Cause girl, with you, he took his
Well, hi everyone, I'm back and I'm glowing and I'm happy. Well, I'm grateful, that's all I can say. So, yeah, I've been attempting to record this video for the longest time. Actually, I recorded this video yesterday in the evening, and the lighting wasn't that good. Yeah, so now I hope the lighting is good, it's perfect, and I'm not gonna be all over the place like I was yesterday. So yeah, thank you for coming back. I hope you're gonna like this video. Well, this video is just me kind of venting. This video is just me kind of hoping that someone at some point who is in the same position as me would watch it and get some motivation and get some hope. I'm hoping this video becomes useful to somebody. It won't really become useful to everybody, but yeah, I know it's going to be helpful to somebody someday. So yeah, what a year already. Yes, 2025. Well, my baby girl, you're so unpredictable. So yeah, 2025 has been a very difficult year for me. I know it's still early to say that, but it started off so bad for me. It really started off so bad. January was bad, like it was really bad. So yeah, maybe I should just start with good news. Yes, maybe I should start with good news. So yeah, I'm actually a vets graduate. Yes, I conquered the edge. So I'm actually a vets graduate. I haven't gotten time to celebrate that and let that sink. I haven't gotten time to do that. Let alone I'm graduating in April. My graduations are coming and I haven't even started planning. And it's so unlike me. I like planning this kind of things, but I haven't started planning. So already, yeah, you can tell that there's been a lot that has been happening. But otherwise, yeah, I'm a vets graduate. I conquered the edge. I'm happy about that. I'm so grateful that I made it. Like, I'm grateful that I made it. It's been a very difficult journey. Yeah, it's been challenging, but yeah, I made it and I'm happy about that. And yeah, now I'm currently enrolled at Verts. I'm doing my honors, so I'm a postgraduate at Verts. So yeah, well, yeah, I'm not that old. I'm very young, but yeah. Otherwise, I'm grateful for that. Well, if I was doing this video like last week, like I don't know yeah, how I would look like. I feel like I was gonna look very ungrateful in a way, but yeah, I'm actually grateful now that I talk about it. Now that I reflect and think about it, I'm like, girl, God has been with you. God has been with you. He has been faithful. He has been showing you grace and all of that, and I'm really grateful for that. So now let's just dive into the why I made this video. So well, it's been so hard. But otherwise now it's kind of not easy. Like, I don't know, it's kind of not easy to talk about this because I no longer have those emotions anymore. I no longer really have those emotions anymore. So I wish I could have done this video when I already had those emotions, and then I was gonna mix that video with this video, and it was gonna make much more sense how things have literally changed and improved, how my mood have changed over the past weeks, right? So this is what happened. Well, I currently don't have funding. I don't have funding currently. So okay, let's start off in January. So January comes, I know that okay, Vets postgraduate. I'm gonna be going to Vets for my honors and do my honors there and all of that. And I'm there waiting for bursaries to email me and all of that. And if there's someone who buys data and keep on checking emails, it was me. I kept on buying data when I was at home, keep on checking my emails, refreshing, nothing was there. Then they told us that okay, at first they told us that okay, on the 31st of January you must come to school, there will be some welcome day and all of that. Now I'm like, okay, maybe by then the buzzers would have like responded and I would have like moved into rest. Little did I know. I waited, nothing. I'm like, no. Then what happened is I needed a place to stay. So usually you book a place to stay a year before. So last year I didn't book for a place to stay because I didn't know I was gonna make it to Vet again. So I was like, I don't want to waste my money to book a place not knowing if I'm coming or not. So I said not to book a place. And then I also decided that no, you know what, I'm not even gonna leave my things in the storeroom. I'm definitely going with everything that I had. This thing of guys, you move into rest with few things, like less things. When you move out, it's just a lot of things. It was a lot of things, like I stayed in a single room there, but my things, there were many, like there were a lot. It seemed like I was moving out of a whole apartment on my own. I had a lot of things, right? So I moved out. I was like, no, I'm not gonna book any place. It's okay, maybe I'm not coming back to Vet. So now January comes, I'm going back to Vet. I don't have a place. Now I try to book a place, right? A race. I managed to book a race. Now I'm waiting for a bursary, right? So I ticked off that, okay, fine, I managed to get a race. I booked a race. So now I'm waiting for a bursary and I ticked off, or at least I am at Vet, so I'm accepted at Vet. So now the main problem now is bursary, guys. I applied last year. I applied for bursaries. I applied. So for them not to get back to me, all of them, and I did well, guys. I really did well. Like, I did well, so I really do deserve a bursary. Shame if I can stand in front of them and know what my results will speak for me. Like, I did well. But when you apply for a bursary, you actually apply with your current results at that time, right? So even with those results I did well, but now I did, I don't know, better than before. So now I'm starting to think, what if they won't take me because of the results that I used to apply and all of that? But I'm like, but they were also nice, like those results were good, so why are they not calling? Why are they not saying anything? That time I don't even know anyone who's doing honors, like honors at my school, right? I do know people who have been postgrads at Vets, but at different school. But I don't know anyone at my school, so I don't know like how to go about it and get people and ask and all of that. So I'm out there trying to reach out here and there and ask around, like, did you guys experience this? What's happening? But like, I don't really get clear answers. Now I start to panic because few days left before I have to go to my welcome day, right? I'm like, no, let me go to Joburg and go and check and speak with the people at this rest that I managed to book in. So I went there. Okay, when I got there, I told them my issue, that like, no, we won't allow you to move in if you don't have a bursary letter. I'm like, I don't have a bursary, I don't have a bursary. And then that time I got someone who told me that actually bursaries for postgrad, they usually respond like in late Feb or in March. I'm like, late Feb or March? I don't have time for that, guys. I need rest. I need a place to stay. I was so frustrated, guys. I was so frustrated. I'm like, I need a place to stay. I can't wait until Feb. I need to attend classes. My classes are starting on the 1st of Feb. End of Feb, like, I can't wait until end of Feb. Yo, I can't. I need a raise. So, guys, I feel like I felt it in me that something wrong was gonna happen. Like throughout January, I was not okay. A lot was happening in my life, and I felt it in me that something wrong is gonna happen. So when the things happen like this, it's like, what? So it's that time. Like it's that time. It's going down. You know. Okay, on the 31st, I traveled from home and came to attended the welcome day. Fine, attended the welcome day. I'm there. I've never been in a situation whereby I don't have funding and I'm there at school attending. I've never been in such a situation. So for me, it's like, it's weird. I didn't even enjoy the welcome day because I'm like, I'm here, but I don't have money. Like, I don't have money. I have a place to stay. After this, I have to go back home. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on Monday for a class or what. Like, it's just a lot for me. Like, all I can think about is I need a bursary. I need a bursary. I need a bursary. I need a bursary. You know? Wow, actually, I needed bursary. So, I didn't enjoy that day. Like, I didn't enjoy the welcome day. Everything is weird for me. Obviously, postgrad is new to me as well. So it's just so weird. I just like, oh, what's happening? Like, I was just feeling a certain way, right? Okay, fine, I got back home. And then I come back to Joburg again on the 1st, the next day, to come and look for a rest. I don't find a rest. I look for a rest. The rest are so expensive. I'm like, it means now I have to be self-funded. I don't even have money. Like, it's a lot. I had money in my account. That's the money I saved. Last year I was working. So last year during my undergrad, I was working. I was a lab assistant. So I was working and I was like getting like money. So I would save that money. In my head, I feel like the bursary I had during my undergrad helped me to come up with ways on how I can save and make sure my money like lasts me for like whatever X amount of time. So I because with my bursary the bursary I used to use, they used to give us like a whole lot of money for all the months. So you decide how you're gonna use the money, but yeah, it has to you have to make sure you have that money throughout the other months. You know, like maybe they would give us allowance twice in a year. So it means if they give us in late Feb that amount of money, you should use it in Feb, March until June or July. So it must last you until then. Then they'll give you another one that will last you until the end, right? So you have to learn how to save money. So usually I would save money knowing that okay, the next year, the upcoming year, I'm coming back and I need money to travel from home back to school, and I need to also pay a booking fee. I need a rest booking fee, and I also need money for food the first month, and I'm also gonna need money to take my things from the storage room, or I have to pay for the storage room. Like all of that, I used to have money for logistics. I used to call it logistic money, like it's for logistics, right? I used to have money for that and put it aside. So even last year I did that. When I was working, I took the money that I used to get at work, and then I put it aside, and I'm like, this is for logistics, this is for next year. Wherever I go, it doesn't matter which university I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna use it for transport and for food for the first month, right? That was the money I had, and I was like, yeah, I put that money aside, right? So now I'm in this situation. It means now I have to go and break the bank, take that money, because I needed a place to stay, and I need to pay for it myself, because I can't be traveling from home to school every day. It won't work. It just won't work. Now I go around looking for a cheaper place to stay. Places are not cheap, guys. Yo, Joburg is not cheap. People always say Joburg is cheap. Copy. Which Joburg are you talking about? Maybe you're talking about the fruits that you buy there and the vegetables that you buy at CBD. Maybe you're talking about those Hong Kong things at CBD. I feel like Joburg is, or maybe it's because of the economy, guys. Like, yo, couldn't find a cheaper place, guys. And then I went back home. I'm like, I need a place. I only have Sunday, to move in and settle in. How am I gonna, like, usually I come back way earlier so I can settle in before the classes start and buy stationery and all that. But this time around, it's a weekend. On a Monday I'm opening, I have classes. It's a Saturday, I don't have a rest. So now I'm starting to feel weird, feel like, oh guys, what is happening? What am I gonna do? I've never been in this situation, guys. Like, I'm panicking. I'm like, there's just a lot happening, but I don't give up. I keep on texting people. I keep on reaching out until I finally got a place. And that Sunday, I had to come and fill the place. I took everything, like not most of my clothes. I took 2 bags at home. The other bag had my bedding. The other bag had my clothes. Took them. Came to Joburg. That time I don't have accommodation. I'm just going there to view. I'm like, I'm taking it. I am taking it. Even if it's not nice, I'm taking it. Or I'll go around looking for a rest with my bags. If I find it, I'm gonna stay there. Come to Joburg, view the place. The place was nice, which is this place. Well, is it nice? I don't know, but it's a decent space and it's a single room. Most of the rooms that I could have been able to afford, they are sharing rooms, but this one is single room. So like, I'm taking this one. And when I got here, people lie. Did they really lie to me? I think they lied to me. They said they're gonna buy electricity. There's free Wi-Fi. There's this, there's that. Okay, I get here, they buy electricity. Okay, there's no Wi-Fi. I'm like, wait, how can I get Wi-Fi? I need Wi-Fi. They're like, no, you have to go downstairs and do fingerprints. Then you're gonna get Wi-Fi. Go tomorrow and do fingerprints, and you're gonna get Wi-Fi. I'm like, okay, showcase. I'm happy, everything is fine. I move in. The landlord was so friendly. Hi, everything is fine. And then Monday I have to go to class. I don't even have a book. Got to class. Luckily my friend had extra books, borrowed me 1 book. Attended classes and I was happy. I was like, actually I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to attend classes. That's all I needed, Okay, fine. I come back here. I try to do fingerprints. They give me issues. They tell me to come the next day. The next day, my classes end early. I come here. They tell me the person left. They keep on giving me issues. They don't want to give me Wi-Fi, right? The time I'm a student without Wi-Fi. So I was struggling. So I had to buy my own data. Data is so expensive. I had to buy my own data and all of that. Okay, fine. I can live with that. It's okay. How electricity finishes. I asked the landlord. Landlord is like, no, you have to buy your own electricity. Hey, Adna, when did we get there? Guys, I tried to buy 100 rand electricity and it's only 23 units. What? Aibo. Electricity is so expensive, guys. Aibo, no, electricity is expensive. I didn't know. I stay in informal settlement, so we don't buy electricity there. So when I come here and it's my first time buying electricity in my life, and in 123 units in 100 rand, guys. The time I plugged the fridge, I think this fridge is faulty because I plugged this fridge, and I'm like, okay, how the same day the electricity finishes and the only thing I plugged was fridge and I was charging my phone and my laptop, so it finished and I'm like, what? That's crazy. If I can plug stove, it means you're paying electricity. I mean, I can't buy 100 rand electricity every day. It can't work. So now it means I can't cook anymore. It means now I have to buy takeaways. Now I'm thinking of the rent money I paid here, plus the electricity money, plus the data money, plus the imaloguja, right? Food money. I realized that no, man, I'm spending I'm spending a lot of money than I planned, and I don't even have that money. So now I asked my brother tries to help me and all of that. Like, my brother did try to help me, guys, but then like now I'm spending way more than I could have if only I was staying in a not really accommodation, but like a student accommodation. how where I stay amongst elevating nabantwana. I'm like, so this is not even a student accommodation. This is just a place to stay, guys. Anyone can just stay here, like older people. Yo, it's a mess. When I'm in my room, I can smell Zolo because someone is smoking in the outside, and this thing, the smoke just comes in my room and fills my room. It's like I'm also smoking. It just smells horrible outside. It's not safe outside. I'm like, yo, guys, I had to stay here because I have no choice. You know, they don't want to give me Wi-Fi. I can't even cook. Eat takeaways. I have a friend of mine who cooks sometimes. I go there and get food and all of that. So it's been so hard. And every morning I wake up, I go to school, and I come back, I have no Wi-Fi. I have to buy data. I try to do my schoolwork. I am hungry sometimes. I become hungry at night. There's nothing I can do. I try to buy a polony, like it gets rotten if it's not in the fridge. I can't eat peanut butter, guys. There's no way. Like, there's certain things I can't eat. Like, yes, I'm struggling, but I can't eat peanut butter and bread every day. Like, bread makes me sick, you know. Now I'm spending a lot of money, guys, and it's just so hard. I can't even study when I'm here because I have to buy my own data. The Wi-Fi, like the network is also problematic. I'm like, I don't think this is how I'm supposed to live. On top of that, I've been going to offices, trying to get accommodation, trying to get more information about accommodation so that I can get out of this place, right? So it means last year 9, I had to wake up like way early, before 9, maybe. I should have been in at least one office, you know. I've been up and down, guys, asking around. I've been too busy. Me attending classes is something else, but before attending classes, I had to wake up early, go office by office. After class, maybe go to another office. I've been up and down, guys, the whole week. It's been hectic. Then that weekend of my first week staying here, I went to Diepsloot. Yeah, I went home. And then when I went home, then I came back on a Sunday, and I had schoolwork to submit on a Sunday. I came back. When I was home, I was trying to do things here and there, but it was not like final. So now I had to come back here, right? So I came back here. When I came back here, I realized there's no electricity. I'm like, and it seems like there hasn't been electricity for long, because in the Makula shop that I went to, they have ices in the fridge. I'm like, seems like there haven't been electricity for too long here. Enter my room, there's no electricity. The time my phone battery is low, my laptop battery is low, I have something to submit. I don't even have Wi-Fi, remember. So me buying data, hotspotting my laptop is a lot of work, guys. It's gonna take a whole lot of battery, you know. I'm starting to panic now. I feel like, no, guys, I want to be out of this place. This is not a good place for me to be in. I'm just getting frustrated. How am I going to submit my assignment and all of that? Like, I'm just going through so much emotions at once. I call my friend. I'm like, friend, this is happening. My friend was like, don't worry, I'll book you a sleepover at my place. Then you'll just go back here, because I knew that if I go to campus and do my schoolwork there, I'm going to finish late. And coming back here late at night is not safe. Because, yeah, this place is not safe at all. Hopefully I'll show you outside. I don't know. But this place is not safe at all. Here I am. I go to my friend's place. I do my schoolwork there. Maybe I'll insert the clips here. Yeah. So basically I do my schoolwork there. And then after that, I finished at 8. I'm like, yeah, I knew I was going to finish late. I submitted. I was happy that I submitted. Actually, I didn't finish at 8. At 8, I was kind of done. Then I had to go through it and fix problems and all of that. So I finished at like 2:10 there, and I was like, yeah, I knew I was gonna finish late. Then we eat, me and my friend. I slept there. In the morning, she had classes, and yeah, she went to class. Then I went to other offices to go knock. So literally, I went to So if you're in this situation, the offices that I'm talking about is you have to go to SRC, try to ask them to assist you with accommodation. Then they'll tell you about hardship. Then you have to apply for hardship on your student portal. And then when you apply for hardship on your student portal, they're gonna, like, if you don't stay in Gauteng, you're gonna get accommodation soon. They're gonna help you with accommodation sooner. And then yeah, so I applied for that. And then I kept on emailing people from WCCO. WCCO is this other department at Red, that works with such things. So I emailed them to ask about like hardship, accommodation, tell them that I need accommodation, like keep on pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing. Yes, I applied online, but I kept on pressing and pressing and just emailing them, just so that I can get help quicker, so that they can see I'm serious, I really need this help, And then someone I know also, like, they said I must go to Department of Housing here at Joburg. I went to Department of Housing trying to get help there, and every time when I went there I couldn't find the person they said I must go to. Kept on going until eventually I found the person. And guess what, the person didn't even help me. They just told me about bursaries, and I was like, man, I've applied for bursaries and I'm waiting, and then those ones don't help. So that one was like a cut. And then another person told me I must go to the NRF offices here at Vert. Well, if you applied for NRF, and you're in my situation, rather go to your NRF offices at Vert, go to the DOD. I think the offices are in Solomon Mahlangu, if I remember properly. I went there and just to check if yes they've received my things. Sometimes sometimes it happens that you think, oh, I applied, I'm done applying, I submitted my things, and then later on you realize you're not even done with the application. Do you know that pain? And now you're waiting for a bursary that you never even submitted. So I even reached that stage of thinking, oh, maybe I didn't actually submit the application. So I went there to double check. They're like, no, yeah, you submitted, but response are gonna be out at like late Feb, March there. And then I can't wait until then. I applied for GCRA as well. They don't respond. I tried to text the person who deals with GCRA, GCRA. They don't respond. They're giving me problems. The friend of mine says go to WCC offices and talk to them, like beg them, tell them that you need this. Because this friend of mine, Yena, she applied for hardship accommodation and they found a place, right? So they actually assigned an accommodation for my friend. So my friend moved in there. She's also doing postgrad, so she was also struggling with funding and a place to stay, but she doesn't stay in Gauteng, so things were much easier for her. And she applied early, so that's why she got a place earlier. So I went to their offices, tried to beg them, and they're like, okay, we understand. The problem is that you stay in Gauteng, but we see that you're really in need, we'll help you, and all of that. So all I can say is, if you're in my situation, just apply for hardship accommodation earlier, number one. Number two, keep on emailing them. If you find their phone numbers, keep on calling them. Keep on pressing the buttons, because you really need a place to stay. So with hardship accommodation, for people who don't know, hardship accommodation is like Vert gives you accommodation and they pay for that accommodation. It can be temporarily until you get a bursary, So yeah, I kept on pressing buttons, guys. And then I saw that in my fees. Another thing is, I saw that in my fees account, I still had money. So I knew that with tuition fee, I'm sorted, because the money that's already in there will pay in my fees account. That was like, my budget used to pay extra money, so like I don't know, something like that. So I already had money in my VET account, so I knew that with tuition fee, I'm sorted. It's gonna pay my tuition fee. So I wanted to firstly register like everything that I was doing on my courses to see how much is left, so I can know if with this amount of money that is left I can use it for accommodation. So like that took time because registrations that kind of took time, right? So fine, I finally registered and everything like that, and then I see that okay, this is the amount of money that's left, so I can get a place to stay, right? I can get like this money can pay for the place, the rest that I already booked in. Remember I told you at first that I booked the rest, but like it's gonna be used for the rest I already booked in, right? But how do I go about it? Didn't know. So I had to go offices by offices by offices by offices asking about that. And even today that hasn't been solved. So that hasn't been solved. So if it happens that you're in a situation and you see that okay, you don't owe, you still have money in your visa account, you can always go and look for go to accommodation office at first and inquire about it. They'll tell you how to go about it, right? So yeah, I also did that, but now I'm waiting for them to get back to me because it was like somewhat a complicated procedure in a way. And then I feel like I'm speaking too much. I feel like I won't really dwell too much on this, but the night before I got approved for hardship accommodation, I went through so much. I came back here, there's no electricity. I wanted to do my schoolwork. I didn't have money to buy data. Just had a lot. Called my landlord. My landlord was like, no, electricity will come back at 10. I'm like, no, let me 10 p.m. I was like, oh, let me sleep. I'll wake up at 10 p.m. and do my schoolwork. I slept. 10 p.m. I woke up, there was no electricity still. 2 a.m. I woke up, there was no electricity still. I was so frustrated and annoyed because I knew that it means I have to work extra hard for me to do well at school. I have to work extra hard for me to get accommodation. I just have to work extra hard for my survival. That frustrated me. It frustrated me so bad that I even understood why people commit suicide, because I feel like everything I touch doesn't, like everything I do this year doesn't pass, doesn't come true. Like everything I want doesn't come true. I'm just going through so much emotions. Like it's like everything I do I use, guys. I'm trying to do fingerprints to get Wi-Fi. Oh, my police. Hey, bro. Yes, my police. I was going through so much. I don't want to continue. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. So I just feel like everything I do doesn't become successful. Like I just felt like that. I felt like that. I can't even do my schoolwork. Yes, I'm fighting for this accommodation. Yes, I'm attending classes. But there's things that you have to do after class. I can't stay at campus until late because my classes end late, but I can't stay on campus and study because I'll finish late. I can't come back here late. It's not safe for me to come back here late. So I just got so frustrated that like the system just don't work for me. It doesn't want me to even do my schoolwork. It's just a lot for me. I can't even do my schoolwork. I can't even do anything. I stay in this place. I can't even cook. I eat once a day. I eat twice a day. I don't eat enough. I'm losing weight. I was just going through so much. Like my thoughts were all over the place. I'm like, no, I now understand why people commit suicide. Like I reached that point because I knew very well that I had to wake up early in the morning, go to school at 6 o'clock, do some schoolwork before class. My classes were at 9, and I've been waking up early for the past days because I had to go to different offices, guys, and wait on long lines. So it was so hard that day, guys. It was so hard. I woke up at 5, showered with cold water. I always showered with cold water ever since I didn't have electricity. Went to campus, charged my things, was so hungry, couldn't even get food. I was just going through so much, but I did my schoolwork, told my friend about it. They came with jungle oats for me, ate that jungle oats, and they're like, don't worry, something good is about to happen, you'll be fine, all of that. And then told me, like, quoted some few scriptures and all of that, and it just made me feel better. Me being in class, I forget about everything. When I'm in class, I forget about, oh, Konja, I don't have a place to stay. Oh, Konja, this is what I have to do with after class. I don't think about that. I just attend class as normal. Everything just becomes fine. and quiet. Then during my break after class, I look at my phone, see SMS that, oh, your hardship accommodation has been approved. I'm like, what? I was happy. It's like, what, God, did I have to go through that? Guys, I went through so much that night and that morning, because that morning when I wanted to go out, it was all dark because there was no electricity. I couldn't find the stairs. Finally, I found the stairs. When I took the stairs ended at floor 1. It didn't end at ground floor, and it's so dark. I tried to look for somewhere to leave, like to get to ground floor. I couldn't find anything. Tried to call my landlord. They tried to help me, but I couldn't find anything. I felt so frustrated because I felt like I'm being locked in the place I hate so much. I'm being locked in the dark. I can't even leave the dark. Like, that's how I felt. Like, why can't I even leave this building? Why am I even locked in this building? Why can't I find a way to leave this building? That's how I felt. So I was so frustrated, you know, until someone came and helped me and I got a place. I managed to go out, you know. So yeah, so my hardship accommodation have been approved and I went through so much. And with hardship accommodation, you're gonna share a room. I don't care. All I care about is being in a student accommodation. All I care about is not sharing. Is being in a student accommodation. All I care about is Wi-Fi. Like, this experience made me realize how much, like, how people are not grateful for small things. How much you should be grateful for small things. Like, I didn't know that I should be grateful that I have Wi-Fi, guys. It's funny, but yes, I didn't know, you know, that when you have Wi-Fi, you have to be grateful. Like, yo, guys, I have Wi-Fi. Other people don't even have Wi-Fi. Because a student without Wi-Fi, it's a lot. And I feel like there are people who live like that the whole year. Like, they struggle like that the whole year. You just have to be grateful for everything. When you have a shelter, a place to stay, you have to be grateful. Even now, when I think about it, I'm like, I'm grateful I was able to work last year because I was able to use that money to be able to stay near school, like here near school, unlike me staying at home. Like, people who are at home who can't come to Joburg, who can't come to class because they don't even have money to get a place to stay. Like, they have nothing. But I managed to get a place to stay, even if it was not the best of the best places. I managed to get a place to stay and travel to school every day. I walked to school every day, even if it was 15 to 20 minutes away. But I managed. Someone is staying like more than 5 hours away from school, from Joburg, and they don't even have money to come and look for a place to stay. Like, they're just going through so much. They can't come to class and all of that, you know. But with me, I managed, guys. Even if I don't like this place, even if I experience all those horrible things, like, I'm grateful. I know that at that point I had so little, like, I had little faith, but I did have faith, but it was so little. I just felt like, you know what, in Feb, when Feb comes, I don't know where I'm gonna get the money to pay for rent here. It means I'll have to go back home and travel. I will have no choice, you know, if I have no bursary by then. But I knew that when it comes to school, I am gonna school this year because at least I do have money in my student account to pay for my tuition. So yeah, that's my story. I feel like I didn't really dwell much. Go into details because I don't want to make this video long, but I really went through so much. I went through so much. I went through so many embarrassments. I had to go office by office. If you know me, I'm a shy person, and having to go to an office and sit with someone and start to explain my story to them, while I don't even know if they're gonna help me or not, took so much from me. Like, it took so much from me. Right now I stand here and I'm like, okay, I have to move out of this place as soon as possible. I'm packing my things, I'm out of here. So yeah, by the time you see this video, I wouldn't be here. I would be out of this place because no, I can't. I need to eat proper food. This other time I went to campus and I bought pap, guys, and like, I was so grateful to eat pap, to have money to buy pap and meat, because when last have I eaten home cooked food? Like, I'm so happy. So like it's horrible, guys. It's not nice to be in such a situation. It's not. Now I'm thinking people stay far, go through a lot, and they don't know what to do. They don't know who to ask, because they're not here in person. If you are far, keep on calling, keep on emailing every day. Even means your email have to pop up every day. It has to pop up every day. Do it. Just do it, and you're gonna get help. You know. So yeah, that's my story. That's the story I'll tell. My God did not fail. Well, I used to listen to that song. That's the story I'll tell by Naomi. And it says, in the moment you don't see like God, but you know, in the moment when it gets dark, you don't even see God. But then this person says, that's the story I'll tell, that my God did not fail. Even if I don't see my God doing anything right now, I know He did not fail. I know this is not huge, that I got a hardship accommodation I'm gonna be sharing. It's not that huge. It's not the same as, oh, I got a bursary, I'm gonna be staying in a single room somewhere in a nice place and whatsoever. It's not that huge, but to me it's huge because I know the struggle I had here. Let's say I didn't really have a struggle here and now I got this hardship accommodation. It wasn't gonna be that huge because I was like, I'd rather stay here because I'm not sharing, you know. So yeah, guys, I'm grateful. I was just here to share and tell you guys about the goodness of the God, of the Lord, and know that in each and every situation that you face, God is there. You might not see Him at that moment. You might not like feel like He's there, but He's there. He's doing something. Maybe you were supposed to be in that situation so that you can like learn certain things, so that you can wake up. Maybe it's a wake up call, you know. Maybe it's something, man. Maybe it's awakening someone, like something in you that was asleep, that was dead. It's rejuvenating something in you, or or you're in that situation so that people can see how good God is, you know, so that you can see the hand of God when things start to change, you know, so that you can come closer to Him, you know. When you go through such situations, you'll be like, no, hell, why me, God? Hey, God is not with me whatsoever. And that's like the moment you should like become closer, get closer to God and say, Mdimaka, I don't know, just help me, you know. So yeah, I hope this is not boring. I hope one day someone will listen to it and it's gonna help them. Otherwise, that's it for me.
Cause God with you, He took His time. They cannot convince me He's not omnipresent. Cause through your face I see His